Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with Chapter 1138, The Holly. Today's cover chapter page is Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 24. It's a tongue twister right there. We have It Was Who's Who all along. Oh, damn. Who would have saw Who's Who was the one behind all the kidnapping. So he's still around on Wano. As we see in this panel, he is surrounded by some henchmen, and it looks like some kidnapped women. Too bad. He's having a party because he's still alive. I'm surprised Green Bull didn't get him. He must have scurried off before Green Bull appeared. But yeah, he has his own bandit base in Wano still. Alright, we start off the chapter with Loki, who's brutally injured by Junko, and now we're found out the real name of this doppelganger is Shamrock. So, Loki starts talking to the two. Yeah. For as much as you look like him, you gotta be related to that red-haired pirate. None other than Shanks. Shamrock's just like... Junko says, hold your tongue. That's nothing you need to know. True, it ain't my business. But a great pirate and a celestial dragon standing on opposing sides of the world power? Huh, the fact that you have the same face, it's bound to draw curiosity. And we get some lore dump here with Shamrock. That pirate is my estranged younger twin brother, so they were twins. He returned to the Holy Land once, but he seems to prefer the filth of the lower world. Returned? I see then. Your bloodline has earned my ire twice over. How fascinating that two separated brothers should each be targets of my wrath. You'll rule this day. Once I get these chains off. Poor Loki. You'll know what'll happen, don't you? I watched my friend's fate decided before my eyes, and now I bear the cost of it. Shamrock is not threatened at all by these words. You dream of threatening me? Commander, don't let him... Indeed. It's not worth dirtying my own hands. You do it, Cerberus. Wait, he just summoned Cerberus the dog, you know, from, like, Greek mythology of the underworld, the dog of the underworld, out of his sword. So is sword Cerberus? As we see the three-headed hound appear. Huh? What is that? Oh, so his sword ate a devil fruit then? Or did Cerberus eat the sword devil fruit? I am so confused, as we see the sword is inside the mouth of each head of the Cerberus. And we get it right here. Shamrock says it's his sword. Whoa, that's creepy. What's wrong with them? And the collars begin to twirl. Huh? Extinguish your presence, Commander. We need to move. Oh, maybe this is like a form of hockey. Scramble. So we see Junko use her arrow fruit to make a plane out of arrows, or a bird out of arrows. And as that's going, his sword's summoning Cerberus, which has 3 swords out of its mouth of each head. And we see him say, scramble. As the dog... So yeah, there's like black ink connecting from the sword to the Cerberus. Schwirp. Return. Scramble, return. And then he hopped onto the arrow thing. So obviously, wait, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of hard to explain, but it seems. Oh, I see. The heads of the Cerberus shot out of the body and into the air. So he said scramble, and they shot the head shot out with the swords out of their mouths. As Shamrock and Junko are leaving on an aeroplane. An aeroplane, get it? It's an aeroplane. Oh my God, if Oda came up with that, that is too funny. That is a pun right there. An aeroplane. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That is so funny. If you should survive, come and kill me. I'll be ready for you. Wait a damn second. You have to be joking. Oh no, so the like 3 heads. So it was like a form of a hockey attack, it seems. You have to be joking. You don't mean it. Even I can't handle getting run through by those. Yeah, they're huge. Curse you, you celestial dragon. Damn you to hell. As we see the like 3 heads of Cerberus pierce Loki's body, all swords as he's yelling in pain, and blood spurting everywhere. Pacify them all. So we cut back to the aeroplane. Pacify them all at once will be too hard. We need to get to the warriors' children first. Call one more. Very well. Which one? Call one more. So like reinforcements? So we cut to Aurust Castle, Elbaf. I know what I saw. It was Red Hair. Right, because Red Hair, or Shamrock was the one that knocked out those giants, and obviously Luffy's taking offense to this, because he's very defensive about those kinds of things. Liar! Shanks wouldn't beat you guys up without a good reason. And they obviously retort pretty well. But it's true. I'd recognize him anywhere. Red Hair has been to Elbaf many times. Luffy's like, well, yeah, I guess you would. Shanks is really cool. The guy must have looked just like him. We were shocked to see him. We thought, what's he doing inside the castle? Red Hair was just in Elbaf, right? So it's not out of the question that he would still be in the area. That's what Zoro was saying. But if what you're saying is true, that wasn't Shanks. Shanks is a cheerful guy who isn't full of himself. And he never does anything messed up like that. Nami's like, you trust him so much. Laughing at Luffy. Of course I do. Look, Nami, wouldn't you be mad if someone said stuff about that, about Mollymere? Mollymere? He's talking about Bellamere. Yeah, because Nami's just like, you mean Bellamere? Oh. So I guess they were 2 identical people? Maybe they're brothers? Shanks' brother. I guess that could be true. But I've never heard him talk about his family. Just that he was on a pirate ship ever since he was little. Which he was. I thought Roger and Rayleigh and those guys were his family. The Roger Pirates? Aside from Buggy. Oh, something's summoning. We just see someone walking near the castle. Psh, psh. Team Frankie, Jewel, Adam, tour. Oh, okay, so they're touring the Adam tree. Here, there, everywhere. It's all Adam. I guess this wood's not that rare after all. He's just laughing about it. Is it really that valuable across the sea? Maybe I should go into business and start selling it. She's laughing about that. I forget her. Oh no, I forgot her name. But she's married and has a son. You're the one who should be stopping it, Ripley. Saul already scolded me once. This is a holy tree. Don't you go cutting pieces off of it loose now. Oh, Saul. True. So her name's Ripley, I forgot. She's just like holding Frankie like a toy. It's so funny. Good impression. Anyway, if you have to cut the wood and haul it off without any giants noticing. Anyway, if you have to cut the wood and haul it off without any giants noticing, I guess that explains the price. And he jumps down from her hands. What's that? It's a mural. They're children's drawings from the ancient past, carved into the fossilized tree bark. It's a cultural relic due to its historical value. Really? Kids' scribbles? They're estimated to have been drawn somewhere between 800 and 900 years ago, which, if correct, puts them right within the period of the Void Century. What? We gotta show this to Robin. I'll tell her about it later. Yeah, just like take a picture of it with your augmentations, Frankie. I gotta say, for a drawing from Elbath, they don't all look like giants to me. That's right. In the history we're familiar with, there were sometimes wars between the races, but never cultural exchanges. But never cultural exchange. Maybe that simply means that this was nothing more than a child's dream. We're cutting to a bunch of places. The Walrus School. Yay! Listen up, children. We're in the middle of a lesson. Yeah, ha ha ha. They're all just having fun while everyone else is doing their own thing. So we're with the Robin's party in the Owl Library. So this is Harley. Sure is. Wow, it's a huge and old and dusty. All various myths and legends on Elbath were created based on this original text, since there are so many interpretations of it. And it means the sun god all the warriors of Elbath believe in has a different personality depending on who tells the story. Ain't that funny? May I read it? Of course, Dereshishishi. The story is split up into 3 chapters. They say the 3rd chapter describes the world we live in today. It's about something that's going to happen in the future. In fact, legends of Nika are seeded all throughout the world. The one common feature is that he always shows up laughing to this rhythm. Doom dut dada, doom dut dada, doom dut dada. Haha! Shall I read it now? The first world. Within the earth there was fire. Mankind. And we see this last panel which has like the mural that's Frankie is looking at. And he's completely flabbergasted. So the first world. Within the earth there was fire. Mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. The enslaved prayed and the sun god appeared. The earth god raged, and with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness. And they never met. And they will never meet. There's 2 more things, but I want to say before that I continue reading that. I wonder if I'm right that Emu is like Gaia. And like because you have... So Nika is the sun, which is what Luffy has the power of. The Nika Nika fruit. And then Emu's followers are all a bunch of planets. Because you had Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, and now the moon by the crescent-shaped bearded fellow. But where's the Earth? Where's Gaia? Or Terra? Well, Terrans are humans. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Emu-sama is Gaia, the Earth. So then Luffy is the sun. So we got all the, planets, which is an interesting way of going about the story. So let's continue. The second world. Within the void, there was a breath. The forest god tamed demons, and demons, and the sun spread the fires of war. Those of the half-moon dreamed, those of the moon dreamed. Man killed the sun and became God, and the sea god stormed, and they will never meet. Right, because Poseidon and Uranus are also in this too. I wonder if within the void there was a breath, the forest god tamed the demons. I wonder if when they say the forest god tamed the demons, they're saying that that's how the devil fruits were spawned by the forest god. Maybe? Who knows? So they will never meet. Oh. The sea god stormed and they will never meet. The sun became the... Man killed the sun and became God, and the sea god stormed and they will never meet. Within the chaos there was emptiness. This is the third world. Within the chaos there was emptiness. The inconvenient remnants recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half-moon. The sun god dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun returns and brings a new morning, and they will surely meet. Bringer of the dawn. So the will of the D is the bringer of the dawn, I think, at least. Well, that's a huge ass lore drop. People are going to eat that shit up. And that is chapter 1138. I am giving that a 10 out of 10 for this huge ass lore drop. Oh boy, Luffy is going to do something in this story. That's for sure. And he's going to have to fight Shamrock. Oh boy, that's 11:38, and this is Haysoos signing off. Oh boy, we got our hands full. Alright, well, when's the next chapter coming out? I'll have to check. Let me quickly check when the next chapter is coming out. Next week as well. Alright. Well, this is Haysoos signing off. Goodbye. We got some huge lore right there. Oh boy.